Hey you guys, hi. My name is Sonia McCullough Lockridge and I am the hostess of the Good News Sunday Show and Keyword Bible Studies. Today we are bringing you a special edition that is not really either Keyword Bible Studies or the Good News Sunday Show. Today's edition actually is Seamless Southern Style with Sonia Mac Designs. And today we are talking about the seamless cedar table for Passover. So today we have set the seamless cedar table for you partially for Passover. We have a setting for 4 and we have our cedar tray in the center. So for cedar dinner, for Passover dinner, you don't have to worry about a centerpiece because the cedar tray becomes your centerpiece. And today we are not really talking about the placement of silver or flatware, although you will need it. Today we're not really talking about napkins and how to fold them, although they would be nice. Today we are basically talking about the cedar tray and the symbolism of what goes on that particular tray. As you may very well know, or you may not know, Passover is Sunday, March 28th at sundown. So we have a plate and a salad plate for each person. A plate and a salad plate for each person. And we also have candles for candlelight because part of the cedar dinner involves the lighting of candles. Now, I have written what I call a Keyword Bible Study Salon Sprout, which goes over the placement of everything on the table and how to construct your cedar dinner. Now, the word cedar means order in Hebrew, and the ritual of the order, you can find all this information in written form in this little booklet, which coincidentally is available as a free download. So the name of the book is Why Passover Matters to Believers. That's the name of this little jewel of a book. So next we will go over everything that goes on the cedar tray. The first thing that goes on the cedar tray, or one of the things that goes on the cedar tray, is a bitter herb like that you would find on the end of a carrot or horseradish. The flowering part of a horseradish or a carrot or any other bitter herb that is not parsley, because parsley is part of the cedar. Parsley is part of the cedar tray. So one thing that's going to be on the cedar tray is parsley. The other thing is a bitter herb likened to that found on the end of a carrot or the end of horseradish. The next thing you're going to find on your cedar tray will be horseradish on the cedar tray. And then you will have a roasted egg. And how you roast the egg is you boil it first, then you hold the boiled egg over a fire. So that is going to go on the cedar tray as well. And then you will have a mixture of apple walnuts, wine, and cinnamon. This is the sweet thing that goes on the cedar tray. That is the sweet thing that goes on the cedar tray. And finally, we will have the roasted lamb shank. Finally, but not least, the roasted lamb shank. Now, all of these things are symbolic in reference to the Exodus story. All of these things on the cedar tray are symbolic in reference to the Exodus story. And also, matzah will be found on your cedar table. Matzah is the unleavened bread that is normally used for Passover and or the Lord's Supper. Bread without yeast, unleavened bread, is a huge part of the Seder dinner table. And so that brings us to the part about the matzah. The matzah is very, very important. Prior to the Passover, this week, people who participate in Passover are busy cleaning their homes and their persons from yeast. So, contrary to popular belief, the Lord God Almighty is not pleased when we have a temperament that rises. So he's not pleased with that. So he would prefer us to stay humble and lowly. Humble, lowly, and submitted to his will, his way, his wonder, his worship, his wisdom, his work. That is the preference of the Lord God Almighty. And as believers, Passover helps us to reflect and identify on those parts of our personality that are not submitted to the Lord God Almighty. And Passover matters to believers because Passover mattered to Jesus. Our one and only living, loving, and leading Jesus still desires to eat this Passover with us. So, finally, we have the bag for your table, which the matzah is placed in. It has its own special bag, and that's placed on your table so you can place your matzah in. And then also, the matzah is hidden in the home. And when I say hidden in the home, it's hidden in an obvious manner for a child to find and return to the table for dessert that particular batch of matzah. And so this is the bag that the hidden matzah would be hidden in the home. So the seamless cedar dinner table can be as simple or as elaborate as you would have. We don't have on the table today, but we have purchased wine for the 4 cups of wine that we'll be drinking in regards to the Exodus story. So we purchased a bottle of kosher wine, and it is a Mogen David cooking wine that we will be drinking on Sunday. So I will leave links to everything here on the table that I purchased in regards to Passover Seder dinner. I will leave links at the bottom, and this little jewel is still available as a free download in our Keep the Passover kit. You can still get this, which will take you step by step through Passover. And also is available is a Haggadah which tells the Exodus story in full, and it walks us through how to participate in Passover 2021. This is Sonia McCullough Lockridge signing out for not the Good News Sunday Show and not Keyword Bible Studies, but Seamless Southern Style. Thank you and have a blessed day in the Lord.